Thank you so much, and a very good afternoon to every one of you. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. This feels kind of nostalgia because I'm an engineer who cooks. And we engineer can do anything and can be expected in places where least expected. Because of our curriculum and because of our rigorous assignments and all the semester exams, we have built a shield for ourselves. कि भाई जिंदगी जो फेंकना है फेंक, will hit a home run for you. पर कर पाए या नहीं कर पाए, but we have this attitude to fight for it. And as an engineer, we always see things in terms of equation. And if I am here, if this place is RHS of the equation for me, then I have built an LHS for me, which has lot of subtraction, addition, multiplications of life, of people and relationships. And that all this thing combined has brought me here and who I am here. So my first, I'm not what I'm now as I was when, like, I'm a little rabbit. I'm not the same when I was child or when I was studying. First instance that let me think about me, let me force me to think about my life choices is when I was in 6th standard. And I was almost failing in a lot of subjects, especially Hindi. Because मुझे समझ में नहीं आता था ये छोटी, बड़ी, छोटी, क्या होता है, एक ही लगाओ ना यार. So that is when my parents decided कि we have to shift him to my uncle's place. Because my brother was a scholar and they thought it will change him, or I don't know what they thought, but when I entered the new school, I entered with my brother's uniform because middle class है, reuse, recycle, ये हमारे से ही निकला है. It is us who I think invented. So I entered the school with my brother's uniform and I figured out he's a scholar and I know why I came here because I almost failed, right? And I was trying to fit in to my teacher's expectations, to my family expectation that I will do well because my brother was doing well in this school. But then I thought, what is wrong with me? Like, if my brother can do, why can't I? And I forced myself to try things that I'm fearful of. I was active in sports, but apart from sports, I was not interested or not doing anything, neither in academy nor in extracurricular activities. And I know my brother, he was scholar and star kid of the school. He was very famous and I thought I will do everything that I'm fearful of. I will dance, I will sing, I will take part in essay competition, whatever. And I did each and everything. I practiced for it. It's not like I went to the stage and I'm standing. I practiced for it. I failed. I failed many a times. But by end of 2 years, like I joined in 7th and by 9th standard, I was the best all-rounder of the school. I was scoring well and I got that confidence. I learned 2 things from there. If you can face your fear and be honest about what you are trying, you can do whatever you want. Second thing which I learned, banda to talented hai, bas confidence ki kami thi. But after that, I decided I will do each and everything that I love. I will try every aspect of life. I will cherish every flavors of my life. And then I joined engineering. After my plus 2, I joined engineering because I loved science and completed my BTech, 4 years of BTech, built my shield for myself and again came back to the same routine of expectations. All our family, all our parents expect that if you are an engineer, you have to be in a good place, you must be working, you must be earning. But by the time when we stand, when we do things what people are expecting for us, somehow or somewhere we forget our dreams. We forget what makes us happy. We forget why we are made for and why we came here in this world and what is our purpose. I was figuring out, I was doing same things that an engineer will do. I gave interviews, I failed in many, and then I joined one more MNC and I was happy, salary aa raha tha, and my family was good. They were happy so that they can say ki my son is working somewhere in the top MNC. But I wasn't completely happy. I was doing everything was correct, but I wasn't happy. And then, when I was working in the MNC, I started cooking. And that is where my actual happiness came in. When I served my first plate of food to my roommate. And I didn't know it was edible or not, but he said, it is amazing. And I was like, "Arey, kyun jhoot bol raha hai yaar?" I tried it for the first time. And that single statement, this is nice, pushed me, because food was a big part of me from childhood. Being in Odia, we always are surrounded by festivals, food, discussion about food. I've been watching my grandma and my mother cooking a lot of delicacies. So food was always in my DNA, but I've never watched food in that way. And I was always towards art and little bit of creativity. So I thought, engineer to ban gaya, painting bhi janta hu, and food being the biggest art because it touches all your sensory organs, smell, touch, sight, all the sensory organs. How to blend these two worlds? And then I studied about it. I studied about food. I did a lot of trials and error. My roommate was there, always my guinea pig. If something goes wrong, he will suffer. Mera kya jata hai? No, he was always there as my pillar. He always gave me feedback. You should try this, you should do this. And from there, my confidence grew. I was working simultaneously in my IT, and also I was trying my best to create a world which I love, that is food. I was trying to manage both the worlds, and a moment came when I had to choose one. And this is the most important part in my life. Either I can choose to be in this comfortable zone when I'm getting salary, or I have to leave everything and go try this new world, which makes me happy. I may not get money out of it, but that makes me happy. And that day was when I qualified Hyderabad audition of MasterChef, and I got a mail that you have to report Mumbai in next 2 days. And I was working in IT. We had a deployment there. I told my manager, okay, this is the thing, and I have been trying from last 3 years to create a world for me, to be in this space which I love, and I have to be in that audition. I don't know what will happen after that, whether I will qualify the next audition round, but I have to be there. I put down my papers, didn't know I will qualify my auditions or not. I don't know where the salary will come, where the money will come for the next few months. I put down my papers and went for the auditions. In that state, I didn't have the fear of what I'm losing, but I had the happiness of what I'm going to present. I'm going to present my state, the cuisine I love, the cuisine I grew up with. The flavors that I had eaten from my childhood, I'm going to present it to the judges. And if they love it, that is the end for me. Like, that's the best place I could be. With that only motivation, I went for the auditions. And luckily, they loved it. And I became the winner to the end of the season. But what I learned is I could not have been in that place if my family would not have been there. That stupid friend would not have been there to criticize me. And my teammates, those who always supported me to do my extracurricular activities apart from my work. You all must be having that one small dream, but you have to make the choice without fearing for what people will say, what will happen. But you have to prepare yourself, you have to practice and take that step, and you never know where life can take you. And that's how I found my RHS, by collecting my small little steps of people, practice, and that fear of facing my fear. And we all engineers know, अगर RHS का आंसर हमको नहीं पता है, that अगर थोड़ा थोड़ा स्टेप भी अगर हम लोग पेपर में लिखते हैं तो it has marks. So every little steps in your life, every little choices in your lives counts, and don't be fearful to take that choice for you, because ultimately it is for you, it is for your dream, and it is ultimately for your happiness. Thank you so much.